Wareham Charter Review Committee, April 23, 2009. The following members were in attendance: Alan Slavin, Chairman; Mary Ann Silva, Clerk; Lee Carmody, Edward Pasewicz, John Houghton, David Smith, Len Gay, and Board of Selectmen Liaison, Brenda Ekstrom. Also present was guest speaker Lauren Goldberg of Kopelman and Page, Town Council. Absent was Michael Jones. The meeting was called to order by Alan Slavin, Chairman, at 6:05 p.m. The Chairman introduced Lauren. He stated that we would take care of the minutes and any other business after Lauren's presentation. Lauren stated that she has been involved in municipal law since 1996. Lauren stated that she had previously worked for the Secretary of State's office in elections, and has been with K&P since 2000. She stated that she has expertise regarding charters, bylaws and town meeting, and has worked with several charter review committees and commissions. She went on to explain the difference between the two and the goals for a charter commission. She stated we have charter review routes specific to amendments to charters. She stated that we had a couple of options. An elected charter commission, who would be able to make broad stroke changes. She stated it would involve a public hearing, preliminary report and final report to the Board of Selectmen with recommendations, then goes directly to the ballot, and no action is needed by town meeting. She directed us to Chapter 43B, Section 10A, amendments to a city or town charter previously adopted or revised under this chapter. May be proposed by the City Council of a city or the town meeting of a town. By a 2/3 vote in the manner provided by this section, provided that amendments of a city charter may be proposed only with the concurrence of the mayor. In every city that has a mayor. And that only a charter commission elected under this chapter may propose any change in a charter relating in any way to the composition, mode of election or appointment, or terms of office of the legislative body, the mayor or city manager, or the Board of Selectmen or town manager. In this section, the word mayor shall mean an officer elected by the voters as the chief executive officer of a city or an officer lawfully acting as such. And the term 2/3 vote shall mean, in cities, a vote, taken by yeas and nays, of 2/3 of the members of a city council present and voting thereon. And shall mean, in towns, the vote of 2/3 of the voters present, and voting at a duly called meeting. She stated that a charter review committee cannot go directly to the ballot. She added that a charter revision would need town meeting approval by a 2/3 vote. Goes to the Attorney General, who has 30 days to issue a charge, then goes to the ballot at the next annual town election at least 2 months after Attorney General order. Then it is approved or not approved by voters. She stated you could also have petitioned articles, which are given to the Board of Selectmen who place them on the warrant, along with a public hearing. This would need a 2/3 vote at town meeting. It would still be required to go to the Attorney General and then the ballot. Lauren stated we could also consider a special act charter amendment. The warrant article is approved by town meeting and goes directly to the general court. She stated that there is no legal requirement that it come back to the town for ballot approval. But the legislature wants to see voter acceptance provision. She stated that this procedure is all well and good if the legislature acts in a timely manner. She stated you would have to make calls to state rep and senator to stay on top of things. She stated that, because we are a committee, we should depend on Chapter 43B, Section 10A. She suggested that we include public input in the process. She stated that as we work to make changes, we should make it public with an explanation. She encouraged the committee to involve the public as much as possible, as it would eliminate any surprises on town meeting floor. Lauren also stated that she would provide a committee with copies of different forms of government. She also left a copy of a publication from the Secretary of State's office entitled Local Charter Procedures. She stated that this had not been updated since 1995. The clerk agreed to make copies for all board members. After Lauren's presentation, she opened the floor for discussion and questions and answers. The members discussed the pros and cons regarding a charter commission versus a charter committee, and the appropriate form to use. It was agreed that the committee needs to share as much information with the public as is feasibly possible in the form of several meetings, and allowing public input and questions. That would include form of town government. The committee members then discussed the minutes from the previous meeting on April 9, 2009. The secretary stated that she had to amend the record from March 26, as she had left out David Smith's name, and he was in attendance. Also, Ed Pasewicz stated that in the April 9 minutes meeting should be changed to meet. David Smith motioned that we accept the minutes, and it was seconded by Ed Pasewicz. Alan called for the vote, and it was unanimous, 7-0-0. It was discussed and agreed that we need to meet with the Board of Selectmen